Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for another vlog with myself, Darren. It's currently Monday morning, 6 a.m. start, and it's looking to be a fairly nice morning. Let's get the power switched on. Complete our vehicle checks. And by the looks of it, it's had a little bit of a wash over the weekend, which is fantastic. Looking nice. Make sure we've got really good tyre tread on both sides. Electrics are all working the way it should be. No damage to the hose at the back. Get the fridge stocked up, along with today's dinner. Nice little sandwich there, chicken sandwich. And it's definitely the first cold morning of the year. It's a little bit chilly out there at the moment. And for today, we are back on the containers. Let's get that nice and secure first. Then we're going to go around, making sure there's no defects on the container itself, no damage or any issues with the trailer. And also, because it's a 20-foot container, as you can see, it's right at the back, we need to stretch out the trailer so that it's in the middle at the right position for when we're transporting it. Double check it's actually empty, which is good. Got the right container number there, as well as on the side as well. And let's not forget, make sure these locks are in the right position when we're traveling. Definitely need that heating turned right up. It's freezing today. Brake has been taken off. Pull that black pin out just to make sure that one stays where it needs to be. Need to check around the other side to make sure it's in the correct position as well. As you can see, with a 20-foot container, we're on a 20 there, and also there's a 41 there. We need to change it if we do collect a 40 later on. They can get stuck a little bit sometimes, so you've got to give it a little bit of a rock to make sure that pin loosens. Exactly where it needs to be on this side as well. Destination we're taking the empty container is over at Knowsley Industrial Estate, and it's a little tiny yard. I've never been there before, but it's right next to the garage on the estate. If you know the estate well, you know which garage I'm talking about, because there's only one there. But I've drove past it for years and never known it was there. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a great weekend, just nice and relaxing. Didn't do anything. Sometimes you need that though, don't you? Spending time with little man and the family, it's all good. I've got a feeling today is going to be a nice day. Got a glorious sunrise coming up in the distance, I can see in the mirrors. Nice blue skies, not a cloud in sight. I'm just hoping it'll warm up that tad a little bit. Don't want it too warm, do you? Right, nice 18 degrees or so. Hoping the rumpin. Currently coming up to 7:30. just going to stick the hazard lights on a second. So I've never been here before, so I want to make sure I'm at the right place before driving down. Yeah, it does look like it actually. Go nice and slow. It looks like it's one way, one in. Here's a one way in and out. Let's park up here to the left hand side so there's space for people to get out, okay. Well, that's quite cool, isn't it? A container bar. Just as we thought, we can't get booked in until 8 o'clock, unfortunately. We've got 30 minutes to wait around. As I get the locks ready, I'm giving them a nice little twist to disengage. Do you want that? Finally leaving for 10 to 9, and we've got an hour slot over at the docks for our collection, which is between 9 and 10, so we need to make our way straight over there. Down, mate. Think which way might be the best to try and avoid all the traffic with all the roadworks going on at these Lancs. What try and avoid if possible, so I'm thinking at the lights in a minute, instead of doing a right down these Lancs, I'm going to go straight across, cut through the little trading estate, and then that'll bring me at the roundabout by the M57. Instead of jumping on at the East Lancs. Might be a little bit better that way. Especially at this time of the day. And then we're going to continue straight up the M57 to Switch Island. And then take a left all the way down to the docks from there. Oh, am I going to be in the right lane here? I think I can go straight ahead in this lane. The traffic is horrendous around here at the moment. Looks to be a lovely day outside, doesn't it? I think a lot of people might be thinking the same idea as me. approaching Peel Port and currently travelling down Princess Way. Should be there in the next minute or two. Traffic overall this morning has been really good actually. Managed to get here for 9:15. I do believe it's going to be tiles that we're collecting, so it should be a 20-foot container again. And if that's the case, I won't have to stretch out the skeleton trailer. I'll just leave it the way it is. As we are delivering this container back to our yard at Haydock, and then we've got to be back at the port between 1 and 2, so we've got plenty of time to get unloaded and get back, take a break, etc. Collect the second container, well, drop this container off and collect the second one at the same time between 1 and 2, and then we're taking the new container back to Haydock again. Thank you. I've already got my card out ready, so all we need to do is just pull up to the machine, swipe the card, get ourselves weighed, and then we get our little printout slip to tell us where we need to go to collect our first container. We need to creep over this little weighbridge which is in front of us on the floor, the red thing, at literally 1 or 2 miles per hour. Anything quicker than that, you have to go back around. We are collecting a 20-foot container, which I did have a feeling it'll be, and we're collecting it from Terminal 1, which is this section here, and it's down to the driver really which bay you want to park in. Normally though, try and go in line instead of skipping bays out, just makes it a bit easier. Make sure the locks are all nice and secure. Check the seal's not been tampered with, and then take pictures and also double check the container is the right numbers. Getting the ramp now moved into position. Unfortunately, before I can get unloaded, I've got to wait until Jeff gets his emptied off first. All unloaded. Just need to close it up, stretch the trailer back into position, and then get ourselves over to the docks. Travelling back up the M6 northbound we go. Time is just hit 1:30. Now our booking time is between 1 and 2 o'clock. We finished getting unloaded around 1 o'clock, but it's taken me about 20 minutes to try and move the trailer back into its correct position. Both the pins had gone in okay, but the trailer wouldn't slide into position. Now we think it might need just a little bit of grease, or there could be something underlining really wrong with it, which is preventing it from sliding back and forth. Sometimes you do have that issue with these type of trailers. Junction 32 to 33, 20 minutes delayed. Not really what I wanted. Might have a slight impact on us. I've been on the phone to Mike already in the office, and if it looks like I'm going to be later than 10 past arriving at the docks, then we'll have to cancel the booking and get it booked in between 2 and 3 instead. So it's not the end of the world, we can always rebook it for a later time. And then whilst at the docks, we're going to deliver the container we got on the back, pick up a new one, get back to Haydock, drop the trailer at Haydock so Barry can then unload it.
Maintain safe distance.
Get myself an empty trailer, and then we're doing a trailer swap over at our friends in St Helens. Overall, it's been quite a nice easy day so far. I've had a 45-minute break whilst I was waiting for Jeff to get unloaded. And then I was on POA whilst I was getting unloaded. This wasn't technically working, but we are available for work if needed. Might be a little bit touch and go, to be honest. 25 to 2. To top it off as well, one of my fillings have came loose. So every time I close my teeth together, the filling is still there, but it's a little bit loose inside the upper tooth, one of my canines. So when I close my teeth together, the little bit of filling is stabbing into my gum. It's twisted. So that's a little bit, not painful as such, but just a bit awkward. Tried to move it around with my tongue. One of the biggest downsides about doing HGV driving, it can be quite hard sometimes to get a dentist appointment. The dentist will go, can you come in next Tuesday at 9 o'clock? You're like, no, can't, sorry. Can you come in at 1 o'clock? No, can't, sorry. I'm working late. What's the latest last one that you've got? I'll try and get half a day off work. this is our junction coming up. I've got approximately 15 minutes to get over towards the docks. Let's give him a little flash to get across. Oh, a little bit rubbish, the road markings on this island. I've seen quite a few accidents happen around here, or the aftermaths. Got some police lights at the other traffic lights. It came from Ormskirk. I don't know if they might have pulled somebody over or they're trying to get past all the cars. Just got to bear that in mind for where our positioning is, in case they need to get past. To be fair, we should be okay being in this lane. Ah, here they come now. Oh no, going down the motorway. It's just hit 2:05 now. So I might just make it there within a few minutes to spare. And hopefully we get in okay with no problems. It's the first time I've actually turned up a little bit late than our booking time. Not too sure if it's 10 past or 1/4 past. You get a little bit of leeway. I'm hoping it's 1/4 past. Woohoo! Made it. Very, very close. 9 minutes past. I drove past the barrier. Now we're over at Terminal 1, so the same place where I was last time. And we're dropping off a 20-foot container and collecting a 20-foot container. So once I'm on the bay, I don't have to move or do anything. They'll come, take it off, and then they'll come back with the fresh one for us. Nice and easy. Not too sure where he's off. Go for bay number 14. New container on, and off she goes. Double check the number, make sure it's the right one that we're here to collect, and lock up the pins. Double check the seal, making sure that's okay. I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the speed of the dock workers today, in and out. We came in at 9 minutes past 2. We've had our container taken off, a fresh one put on, and it's 23 minutes past. Wow, not even 15 minutes. In and out. That's what you want, a nice turnaround. Fair play to the guys. Fantastic job. Not even 15 minutes. You could be waiting 20 minutes just before you get one empty taken off. And that would seem quite reasonable time. So back to Haydock where we just came from. But this time dropping it down for Barry. Wish every day was this smooth. But if you've seen the vlogs from last week, they weren't exactly as smooth, especially the client that kept us there for 7 hours on a bay. That was a long day. That was a long day. Still nice and easy, don't get me wrong. Oh, it was a nice long one. If you've got any questions about HGV driving or doing container work or the vlogs in general, let me know down below in the comments. I'll try my best to answer as much as I can. That's our container dropped on the bay, ready. Now that our trailer has been dropped, we need to make our way over to Ashton, where we're going to collect an empty trailer, get loaded up with one pallet, and then taking the trailer with the one pallet over to Lee, where we're going to get loaded up with 23 more pallets. And I'm bringing all 24 pallets back to Haydock, staying connected because that is the trailer I will be using tomorrow, making a delivery tomorrow morning. And we're going to Chelmsford. Let's go hang back a little bit, not too sure which way the cyclist wants to go. Right in the middle. Don't really fancy trying to sneak around them, just in case they lose balance or anything when they're trying to get going. Problem is getting through Ashton at 3:30. Could take us 20 minutes just to get through on a bad day. One pallet loaded, 23 to go. It was a little bit quicker that time round getting through Ashton. On the way to the hub, taking about 15, maybe 20 minutes to get through. This time round, now the traffic's calmed down with the school hour, 5 minutes if that. Massive difference. It's just hit 4 o'clock. I'll be at the client in Lee around 1:15, give or take. It just depends on traffic going down the East Lancs. Get loaded up, leave there for about 5 o'clock latest, hopefully, and get back to the yard for about 5:30 to finish 5:45. Well, that's the prediction anyways, if it goes to plan. If any luck, I might finish a little bit earlier than that. I can actually have tea with the family for a change. And you finish it at 7 o'clock. Unfortunately, little man and the wife, they've got to have something to eat. I can't expect them to hold off. So it's normally a case of, if the missus cooks something like a spaghetti bolognese or a jacket potato, I'll just warm it up when I get home. Oh, not too great. "20 minutes it's taken so far, and we're around the corner from the clients. A mile, give or take, to go. It's always a pain, this roundabout. Gets really busy sometimes, and a lot of people just come flying over without indicating, or in the wrong lane. I've known quite a few people to actually fail on this roundabout for hesitation or pulling out at the wrong time. Easily done. Instead of getting stuck in all the traffic, going ahead, go through the estate instead. Keep it nice and wide. It's a little bit easier getting down this way. Thank you. Bit of a bite. Server on me. I hate driving in this yard. Absolute mess. I've got to reverse into that there now. Got a horn like a little mini, that doesn't help. Unfortunately, they don't have a bell either. So I've got to try and get across all this, bang on the door. Unfortunately, we're reversing right into the sun. No nice and gentle stairs. Got to be careful with the big girder on the other side. And I just got to wait for them to shout when it's close enough. Normally. Go have a look first. Yeah, don't want to get out of there. That's alright. Job's a good one. Just hit 5 o'clock. All we need to do is make our way back to the yard. I'm going to say 25 minutes realistically. On a good day it should only take 10-15. I'm going to say actually 25 minutes. Okay. Well, wait and let them pass first. Thank you very much. Oh, do you want to do this every single time? Every single time. I keep thinking there's a right turn, left turn there, sorry. I've probably done that mistake about 20 times at least. Thank you. It's not even like I'm driving fast here. I was only doing 15-20 miles per hour. I'm only doing 20 right now. If I watch it back on the camera, it probably looks like I'm doing 65. Good timing. Take it nice and wide to get around lights. roundabout, so everybody knows it as. Straight across, no hesitation here. Then our yard is a couple miles straight down this long road. Time has just hit 5:30. Unit and trailer are both parked up in the yard, nice and secure. It's fully loaded, ready for us to go out and make our delivery tomorrow. I've looked on the sat nav already. I'm looking at between 4.5 to 5 hours, give or take, with traffic, etc., to get down to where we need to go. We've got to get past Birmingham, so I'm adding that a little bit of window really of traffic for about 20 minutes or so extra, and then we need to take a break as well. So all in all, you're probably looking about 5.5, maybe 6 hours with breaks and traffic. So make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog when we're driving down there. It's just on the outskirts of London, quite near Epping as well. I am going to call it a day on the video, so thank you very much for everybody that takes their time out of their day to watch these vlogs, and all the new subscribers and everybody that's already subscribed anyway, so thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. But have a great day, have a great week, and as always, stay safe, keep it trucking. Bye for now.